guys remember this guy? Seth? Yeah, he's a traitor. Well, I got him. I caught him. He was gonna leave, but we're here with Seth Killian. Now the game designer, right? Lead game designer of PlayStation All-Stars Battle. How are you doing, Seth?
I'm doing awesome. Happy to be back in New York.
Yo, so how are the new digs, PlayStation?
It's pretty rad. Like, there's a lot of really awesome people over there, and I'm learning a ton. So basically, everything I didn't get to learn about in Japan, I get to learn here, or that was in Japanese that I couldn't understand what they were talking about. Now I get the whole deal, and it's been really awesome.
But you know, I'm here for a shakedown, and that's the difference. So I need to ask you some questions, because you know, Sony sent me, they called me up, they was like, you're coming to New York, all right. Which one of these names were possible names of PlayStation All-Stars Battle? Super Smash Sony Bros? Super Smash Bros featuring Sony? Or C, this is not Super Smash Bros, seriously, stop making the connection.
I think it was Smash Your Bros with Supers was going to be the subtitle.
Well, I don't know if they can go to that site. That site's a little out there. All right.
PlayStation Fun Time, Smash Your Bros with Supers. Yeah.
All right. This is, you know, we want to know your Sony knowledge, okay? Which one of these was a mascot for Sony at one point? A bandicoot, B, a dragon, or C, an ape?
Is it Spyro?
Correct answer, who gives a crap? Rest in peace, CTR. All right, but hey, so now we're here for the real part of the interview. We want to know, like, you know, as far as how many confirmed characters are there so far?
We got 20 in the launch lineup.
Wow, that's a lot. So are they all diverse? Because, you know, I've actually had access to the beta. We're enjoying it a lot. We play the free-for-all mode, but you're telling me about this 2v2 mode, and we're fighting gamers. Let me know.
Yeah. So free-for-all is a lot of fun. It's a good game to sit around and a lot of good times, and you know, the better player will win for sure, but obviously there's going to be randomness in a 1v1v1 free-for-all. So 2v2 kill limit is the way we play when we're playing serious, because it keeps it on lockdown. There's no randomness. It's all legit. 1v1 is fine, but it's a little more narrow. 2v2 really lets the characters and the spaces open up really well. So you're still really playing All-Stars, but it's in a much more controlled way, and you let the characters pair together in all sorts of interesting ways. And I like kill limit rather than time limit, because then you don't play any games with the clock or anything like that. You just got to get your number of, it's like reverse stock. So basically, instead of like losing lives, you're trying to get a certain number of kills to win. That's the most legit way to play the game for us right now.
Well, as far as it goes, like, are you doing anything for the game to add like double team elements? Maybe double team supers, you know, like, I just want to know, because if you're gonna, you know, sell that part of the game, we want something special, you know?
Superbot team has been balls to the wall, just trying to get the whole thing done and get all the mechanics working and make sure it's not going to be horribly broken and that it's going to be fun. So they've been working really hard. You know, if the game does well and we get a part 2 or something like that, that's the kind of thing we'd love to be able to think about. But right now, just getting that core combat loop fun, making sure all the characters are fun, making sure the game has at least a little bit of balance, but mostly fun. And it's been really rad so far. So hopefully next time.
So as far as levels go, how many guys think you have it? Because the stages are the real star a lot of times. So what do we think?
We got 14 stages right now, but every stage has sort of multiple parts. So some of them start in one area, go to a different part of an area. We got the Alden Tower stage where it basically scrolls up. That's a little different. And then we've got some more sort of conservative stages that I think people who are playing competitively will like, where it's a little more simple. But the stages all mash up 2 different IPs. So whether you have Uncharted and BioShock, that kind of stuff, whether you got the Infamous series and Sly Cooper being mashed together, they do that really well, but the level hazards will never kill you. So you can turn them off if you don't want that kind of randomness. I'm talking to you both like the regular person and like the hardcore guy. So I keep flipping that switch back and forth. But it's all fun, and you never die. You only lose some AP or something if you get blown up by a level hazard.
So, you know, this game, not to say anything, but it's for the fans of Sony for the most part, right? Yeah. What are we adding there? As, you know, like, I don't want to reference another game with Smash Brothers in the name, but collectibles and stuff like that. You know, is there some kind of, I don't know if you play the emissary mode into Smash, but like, is there something like that we can look forward to?
We will have, you know, this is something we'll be talking about hopefully real soon. The game's coming out pretty soon. But there's a great progression mode in the game with a ton of unlocks. So a lot of interesting stuff. Including some unlocks I haven't really seen before in any other game that are all a lot of fun. So there's a good amount of single player content and a lot of stuff to unlock, so for sure.
All right, you know what? So I need to ask you the combat type question, right? So as far as like, are there special types of characters? I know there's trap-based characters. I've seen combo-based characters. Yeah. Can we expect the Zangief or a grab type? I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, right now we've been experimenting with that a little bit. Ratchet is actually pretty solid overall, but he's also He's got like basically an SPD kind of throw. So he's a suck gun. You see like the vacuums you in. That has a range of like that. Most throw range is like that. Okay. Although we've been changing that as well. So the throw ranges have been moving up a little bit. And also your momentum, if you're running, will carry and the grab will extend. So it's gotten a little easier to throw people, which is good. It's a good way to sort of slow somebody down if you think they're building to a level 3 or whatever. But right now, Ratchet's probably the Zangief because his throw range is pretty massive on the suck gun. All
right, so I have to ask you this. Now that you're gone from Capcom, right? It's okay. You don't have to answer me at one time. You know, what happens to Seth? Is he getting nerfed to hell, or he's gone?
I think he will never appear in another game ever. I don't know. I'm not. You know, I think it was a big honor for me, but he's not my favorite character. I feel like his fit into Street Fighter world has been always a rocky road because he's either way too good or way too not good, and very random kind of dude. So I love watching Kumko and the other great sets play him. But yeah, if he didn't show up in a Street Fighter 5 or 9 or 10, my heart wouldn't break too bad.
Rest in peace. No personality, Seth. Hopefully we'll see you in a new game. You know what? We'll get Gil. We get Gil instead, but you know, awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. The online play, I didn't mention it, is really good. Solid, yeah. As far as everything else goes, you know what the fighting community wants to see as far as mechanics and techniques. Smash Bros was, you know, it's sort of a hit. Yeah. Brawl, not so much. So there is that market. You know, people want to play some awesome fighting. Because the 2v2s actually get me really hype. Like I said before, Seth, we need to see you more on this. And this, I'm only putting this in a video because I want to see, you know, excellent adventures of Seth. And you know, Clockwork and Edmond watching you guys too. I got killers on the team, man. They'll find you. All right, so we're gonna look forward to this game. All right, we're supporting it. You know, we already have, and awesome. Good luck at Sony.
Thank you.